Now, everybody has seen Baahubali, and the VFX has been raved about it a lot. So, what's coming up next in Baahubali 2? Are you going to push the bar even further, or?
Yeah, he's keeping his cards pretty close to his chest.
He hasn't told you anything yet?
I know of some. Obviously, I mean, with any shoot, you know, there's some elements in are shot parallelly. There's some elements are shot parallelly. So therefore, depending on the set or the shooting location and so on, some scenes or some environments, sorry, will be reused or shot at the same time. So I obviously was present for a chunk of those. Those scenes we already have, and some we've already worked. And one, I think, is, you know, X percentage across. Another scene is another Y percentage across, and so on. So there are, you know, elements to it which we are familiar with. As for the whole story, he's keeping it pretty close. He's keeping it pretty close. I know what's happening in the climax. I'm not telling you. There's not enough money or death wish on the planet I could hope for. And do I know why Katapa killed Baahubali? Yeah.
No?
Of course I know.
Good luck with that.
I'm not telling you. Well, you can work it out. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. It's because he borrowed $20 and didn't pay him back.
Right. So I'm sure the next 1 year at least you're going to be quite busy with Baahubali 2. But
yeah.
Beyond that, what's coming up for Makuta VFX?
Certain things I can say, certain things I can't say. We're doing a lot of development into mobile tech. One which is supporting VFX production. One thing that we have been working on, which has assisted us within this particular film, it's been an in-house tool which we've developed over the last few years, and that's a labeling for on-set data collation. So previously what we tend to do is we go through and log every single thing down, old-fashioned route on paper, you know, analog logging. And when you've got so many shots to deal with, you have to scan everything in, you have to collate all the data and all the different sources that you found. So we've built our own system and our own in-house database and in-house app within mobile devices to collate all that information together. So that we're looking to release in around about a month. So that's something we've been looking to do, and working, utilising this production and other productions to, you know, dry run it, test it. We've done it live on the set. We've, you know, okay, yes, this version didn't work, this one works, this bit didn't work, and literally trying to break the thing so that if as or when we did release it to public, we knew it was, you know, it was perfect, it was a good job. We're seriously getting into other areas of media production. Not much I can say about that at the moment, but if you read between the lines, you should be able to extrapolate what that means. We are expanding quite considerably for this next film, without any shadow of a doubt. I know the scope for this next one, you know, a fair amount of it, and it's big. It's really big, really big. And we're also looking to, without any shadow of a doubt, push the envelope as far as the, you know, quality of the work. With any work that we do, any art piece that any artist will do, they'll always like, oh God, I wish I had more time. I wish I'd, you know, had another month or two on that, or another week, or another day. You know, just to do that one thing. So you're always very kind of self-critical of your own work, not necessarily of other people's, but mostly, especially of your own work. And the VFX industry is very, very, you know, open for that. You know, you'll get people who will actively get in touch with you. It's like, yeah, that shot was good, or that shot sucked. Just as much as you'll say to yourself, I really, really wish I'd had more time on that, or I wish that wish we'd done a little bit more on this thing, kind of thing. So when you see any shot that you've done, you always think that it's either one or the other. It's either that was perfect, or yeah, or damn, the colorist screwed it. So they should blame somebody else for it. So I did a good job on that. What the hell happened? Why did he crush the blacks down, or or burn the whites out, or the midtones are off, or it's like, oh my good God. So yeah, we always try and push the envelope, and that's definitely what we're aiming to do for the second one, without any shadow of doubt. It's the few scenes that we already have on the plate that we've already been working on, they are visually, yeah. Originally I did a sequence for Hindi Ghajini. That was the opening title sequence where it flies through the brain at the beginning. So I did that in the UK. My old business partner, Kamala Khan, just plucked me out of the blue. Just somehow managed to find me. I don't know how. I think it was because I had a medical animation on my show reel at the time when I was a freelancer, and he was working on that particular show.